What's going on, YouTube? This is Pilfrey, and this is the robot. No, we're not going. We might talk about that a little bit, but not right now. This is the Red Sea Reefer 250. It's extremely blue because it's 10:30 in the morning, so the tank is just now waking up. But real quick, I'm sure some of you have at least noticed that I'm putting up different content that is not reef tank related, and you know, probably not by popular opinion, but to be honest with you, like 80% of my videos are found through Google search anyway, meaning that 80% of my videos are watched by people that aren't even subscribed to my channel. And whenever I created the YouTube channel 10, 12 years ago, it was just to throw content out there. And at the time, it was just a bunch of random stuff. And then I got into fish tanks, started following people on YouTube on fish tanks, wanted to document my journey. And that's what my channel evolved to now. I mean, I guess it is a fish tank, reef tank channel, but I'm going to choose to use it as my channel and upload any content I deem necessary to my channel. So again, it may be a unpopular opinion there, but it is what it is. It's my channel. So, you know, I've talked about my truck, I don't know, a couple other things we got going on around the house, and I probably will talk about this at some point. Just some odd and end things that I think is good information to relay that I've learned, and hey, somebody else may benefit from that information as well. So again, you know, sorry if you don't like it. It is what it is, and you know, just keep it moving. But for the most part, this is what the channel is. It's just reef tank content. So anyway, I've rambled on about that for quite some time now. The tank is doing great. It's been maybe 2 months since I've done a water change. It's been a long time since I've tested the water, so I plan on doing that at some point during this video, because I do need to figure out where my parameters are. I mean, the corals are doing good, and that's a great sign. But I do need to get some testing done so that I can see if I need to adjust anything, because to be honest with you, I have no idea where salinity is even at. My light bar is all twisted up. I need to work on getting that straightened up, because whenever I pulled it out, whenever I moved the tank, I removed the double-sided tape, which is all that I have holding this light bar up against the tank, is just some double-sided tape. So I need to add some more double-sided tape to it so that, you know, at the time, $800 worth of lights, I bought them brand new, don't fall over, or the stand doesn't fall over, clip the side of the tank and blow a panel out or something. You know, strange things happen in our world, so stay tuned. Got the light bar out. Obviously, this is a question that I get asked pretty often. How do I have my 80/20 light bar mounted? And basically, I cut a 1x4 down, and, or this is a 1x6 or 1x5, I don't know what it is, but I cut it down and I double-sided tape it to the stand, and I've got adjustable brackets on the back so I can actually adjust the height of the stand. And this is how it's been for as long as I've had the 80/20 stand. The double-sided tape will secure it to the back of the stand perfectly without any issues. And at one point, you may or may not remember, but I gotta, hang on a second, I gotta get this to just relax for a second, because I don't want the lights to fall over. But at one point I had 3 Kessel A160s on there, and an Aquatic Life T5 fixture hanging from it with no issues whatsoever. So now I need to pull the backing off of the double-sided tape, get it back behind the tank, and get some light back on the tank. It's been nearly a month since I've tested alkalinity and phosphates, but I did a alkalinity test today, 8.2. Phosphates, 0.06, which was 20 on the phosphorus checker. Low range nitrates from the Red Sea were, I mean, I didn't have to wait 9 minutes for it to color up. High range was about 8. Salinity was 1.026, and again, I have been adding So I mix up my own nitrates with some green leaf potassium nitrate, and I have some Seachem Flourish phosphorus. I had about a cap full of this and about 5 milliliters of this to the auto top-off container. And I really do think that that has helped my situation as far as keeping nutrients up in the tank. The glass does still get dirty pretty often. The sand bed still does get dirty pretty often. But, you know, as far as keeping nutrients in the tank, keeping corals happy, it's working because this guy just keeps on encrusting. The $5 frag back there just keeps on encrusting. This thing, as you saw in my last video, has just exploded. Purple stylo is encrusted. I mean, everything is doing what it should be doing. And honestly, I kind of attribute a lot of that to the fact that I've been hands off. You know, I have my little mixture here of Fish Hex, Fido, Acro Power, Coral, Brightwell, Coral Amino, Brightwell, Iodine. Let's see, what else do I have in there? I got 2 frozen cubes. And then let's go in here because I've forgotten what else I have in the tank or in the food. Then we got some Coral Frenzy, the ultimate coral food powder formula. Then we got the Coral Frenzy 0.5 millimeter reef and fish pellet that I add to it. And every once in a while, I add some Celcon to it. Now, I was running the Red Sea Reef Energy in the tank, the AB Plus stuff or whatever. It kind of looks like antifreeze whenever you're adding it to the tank. But I can't find it in stock, and apparently there's a lot of fuss about that product in general, at the moment anyway. Just want to give a quick update. Also, this tank is coming up on 5 years. 5 years, and the only thing that has remained the same is the tank and stand. The rock would have been 5 years had I not taken it out 6-8 months ago or whatever, however long ago that was. But it's pretty sad to look at the tank and think that 5 years ago it could have been a lot further along. But to be honest with you, you know, I started off with a 27-gallon cube. Then we went to the Red Sea Reefer 250. So I'd actually skipped completely over a tank. I actually started with the 27-gallon cube. Then I went to the 20-gallon and I added the Badfish all-in-one compartment to it. And I really, really wish I'd have kept that tank, just because you can't get the Badfish all-in-one systems anymore. You can get all-in-one systems to put in those standard tanks, but they're really expensive, and I got a really good deal on the Badfish all-in-one. And yeah, I just wish that I'd kept that tank, but it is what it is. So we went from 27-gallon cube that I drilled and put a sump under. I started with a 5.5-gallon sump, upgraded to the eShop's Nano Cube sump. Then I went to the 20-gallon all-in-one. Now, 5 years later, 5 years ago, we went to the Red Sea Reefer 250, which is 3 foot by, I don't know, 20 inches or 18 inches by 20 inches or 18 inches, I don't know. But it's, a lot of people ask me all the time, would I recommend this tank? And it's hard to say because each person is different, but for me, this is just for me, this tank is perfect. I don't want a bigger tank. To have like the Reefer 170 maybe, that would probably be ideal. I'm kind of feeling like a cube type of person anyway. But I just don't want a very large tank, and it worked out perfect because I could move this tank by myself when we put the flooring in. So that was a huge, huge deal for me. So again, I get asked all the time, would I recommend this tank? And I personally would, but that's just my opinion, so take it for what it's worth. But the 3 foot length of the tank is a perfect fit for me. Now, you know, in a couple years, when and if we move, we'll see what happens. I may just try to get like a small cube or something. I don't know. I'm rambling on at this point. So anyway, for now, the time being, this tank is a perfect tank for me. So anyway, you know, that's it. The tank's, like I said, doing great. Take a close look at the green slimer back here. It's fluffy. It's doing great. You know, I did not know what to expect. I paid $60 or $65 for that frag, and I really did not know what to expect because it was so big. It hasn't really encrusted. I've just got a ton of super glue down there, but the tips of it are growing. You can see right there, that's a growth tip. And yeah, you know, it's done really, really well. So I'm gonna end this here. Be sure to check out the website at pelfrey.net. Check me out on Instagram at Pelfrey's Reef, and I'll catch you on the next one. Later.